Imagine you can get 100% returns, 500% returns, even 100,000% returns. It sounds far-fetched, but it is possible with yield farming. And no, we're not talking about farming potatoes or apples. How can these farms give us such high returns? You have come to the right place, because we will explain and even show you how to do it. Stay till the very end and learn how to get started in yield farming. Welcome to our channel, where we sieve through complicated crypto topics, summarize and break them down into bite-sized videos that are easy for you to understand. In today's video, we are going to talk about what is yield farming, staking versus yield farming. How does yield farming work? What is APR and APY in yield farming? What is TVL? 7 popular yield farming protocols. One simple way to get started with yield farming. What are the risks involved? Before we begin, we need to highlight that the content in this video is definitely not financial advice. The DeFi space is new, and there are always risks and scams. Always do your research before you jump into any projects. What is yield farming? In order to explain this, we need to explain what DeFi is. DeFi stands for Decentralized Finance. It is a combination of the words decentralized and finance. DeFi is a collection of financial services without a central authority. We have a whole video dedicated to explaining what DeFi is. If you want to learn more about DeFi, please check that video out. Yield farming is just a small part of the DeFi ecosystem, which is the financial lending part of it. There are a lot of people using staking and yield farming interchangeably, and that is wrong. Staking versus yield farming. Staking is where you lock up your crypto asset for a period of time in a cryptocurrency protocol to earn rewards in return for updating a ledger of transactions and securing the cryptocurrency's network. Whereas in yield farming, you are providing liquidity to a swap contract and you get paid for it. Yield farming is popular because of its super high returns, and there are a lot of farms springing out every day. So in a beginner context, staking is to secure a blockchain network. Yield farming is to provide liquidity to a pool. How does yield farming work? You provide liquidity to a liquidity pool to a decentralized exchange, like SushiSwap, Uniswap, or PancakeSwap. Think of these DEX as the middlemen. They use liquidity pools as their underlying technology. They do not have coins to begin with. So you provide 2 types of coins, usually in the form of a crypto pair, to these DEX, allowing other people to trade and borrow cryptos via the DEX swaps. In return, DEX pay you part of the transaction fees and also the native token. This means you earn via 2 ways. The first from the percentage of the transaction fees of whatever the DEX is using. The second from the DEX's native token. Let's say you are providing liquidity for the Cake BNB contract. You get paid a % of the transaction fee in BNB since PancakeSwap is on the BNB Smart Chain. You are also rewarded the native token, Cake. This means you get paid part of the transaction fees in Ether for Uniswap and SushiSwap since they are built on Ethereum. Not only that, you can actually leverage by borrowing against the amount you provided. We will not cover them in our simple way to get started example in this video, as leveraging is very risky. This strategy is best for the experienced yield farmers and for another future video. What is APR and APY in yield farming? These 2 terms are important for yield farmers. Let us make sure you understand when you see these terms during farming. Annual percentage rate, or APR. This rate includes additional costs or fees you need to pay, but it doesn't include compounding. Let's say you invest 1,000 coins with 10% APR. This means you get 1,100 coins at the end of the first year, 1,200 coins at the end of the second year, and so on. Annual percentage yield, or APY. They are returns with compounded interest. Back to our 1,000 coins example. With daily compounding at 10% APY, you will get 1,105 by first year and 1,221 by second year. What is TVL? TVL stands for Total Value Locked. This metric is important in crypto as it indicates how big and popular the DeFi protocols are. TVL represents the dollar value of cryptocurrencies locked up through staking, yield, lending protocols, or liquidity pools. The higher the TVL, the better the health of the project is. This indicator can help you assess whether you want to invest your money into a DeFi protocol. As you progress deeper with yield farming, you will realize that using different DeFi platforms will serve you better in the long term to optimize your returns. So there are 7 popular yield farming protocols you can consider. Number 1. Aave. Aave is a DeFi lending protocol that allows users to lend, borrow, and earn interest on crypto assets without going through a centralized middleman. Farmers earn Aave tokens with up to 15% APR. Aave's TVL is $10.85 billion as of April 2022. Number 2. Anchor. Anchor Protocol is another DeFi lending and borrowing protocol offering up to 19.5% APY on stablecoin deposits. Because Anchor pays out in stablecoin like Terra Luna UST. This is good for farmers who want high yield yet are risk averse. Its TVL is $14.6 billion. Number 3. Balancer. Balancer is an automated market maker, AMM, using the Ethereum blockchain. Balancer's TVL is $2.19 billion. Sidetrack, we will be doing a video on automated market maker. Stay tuned for that video. Number 4. Curve Finance. Curve Finance is a decentralized exchange, DEX. It allows any user to create a market and earn trading fees from token swaps. TVL for Curve Finance is $10.22 billion. Number 5. PancakeSwap. Another DEX in our list. PancakeSwap is developed on the Binance Smart Chain. It uses an AMM model and has a TVL of $4.7 billion. We will be using PancakeSwap in our example later. Number 6. SushiSwap. A Uniswap fork, SushiSwap has features like a governance token and staking rewards. SushiSwap's TVL is $1.47 billion. Number 7. Uniswap. A protocol developed on the Ethereum blockchain that uses the AMM model. Its TVL is $7 billion. There are a lot more yield farming protocols. Leave a comment on which protocol we should cover, and we may do a part 2 on this. One simple way to get started with yield farming. We will be using PancakeSwap for this example, and the process behind it will work for the rest of the other protocols. Part 1. Get tokens you want to provide liquidity to. Part 2. Add liquidity. Part 3. Select the farm. Part 1. Get tokens you want to provide liquidity to. Step 1. Connect a Chrome extension wallet, like MetaMask wallet. You can use any other wallets, but make sure your wallet is on the Binance Smart Chain network because PancakeSwap is built on that. Just for your information, MetaMask is connected to the Ethereum network by default, so you need to add the Binance Smart Chain network to your wallet. PancakeSwap has detailed instructions on how to do that if you are connecting for the first time. We will leave the link below. You use the Ethereum network when you are using Uniswap as it's built on Ethereum. Step 2. Click on Swap under the Trade tab. Swap your BNB for Kate tokens. Make sure you have enough BNB to cover fees and such. If you are using another DEX built on Ethereum, do remember their gas fees can be much higher. Part 2. Add liquidity. After you get your Kate tokens, you can add liquidity. Step 1. Go to the Trade tab and click on Add Liquidity. Select BNB for the first currency and Cake for the second currency. Once that is done, the button Enable Cake will appear and you click on that. The supply button will then light up. Click to proceed. Your wallet will ask you for confirmation. Confirm your transaction from your wallet. There will be a confirmation message if the transaction is successful. If not, go over to the Setting tab to adjust the slippage higher. Sometimes the prices change very quickly, hence the transaction doesn't go through, and we have to increase the slippage fee for a higher chance of a successful transaction. Try not to go over 2%. If the fee is too high, you can try supplying the tokens at a less congested time. Part 3. Select the farm. Step 1. Go to the Earns tab and click on Farms. Find the pair. In our case, the cake and B&B, and click anywhere on the rows showing your pair. It will expand to show more details. Click on the Enable button. After a short wait, the Enable button will change to Stake LP. Click it and a new window will appear. Type the amount of LP tokens you would like to farm within the field, or click Max to use all of your LP tokens. Click on the Confirm button and your wallet will ask you to confirm your action. Things to note. You can see it is 35.38% APR and not APY, which means your cake earnings are not compounded. You'll need to hit the compound button every day to get higher returns. Step 2. Return to this page and click on the Harvest button every day. It can be a hassle to click daily on the compound button, so there are actually websites that will do that for you for a fee. We covered only one yield farming example using the PancakeSwap protocol. Let us know if you want us to cover other yield farming protocols in our future videos. Just drop a comment in the comment section. Now that we are done showing you how to set up yield farming on PancakeSwap, we will talk about the risk of yield farming. You do not want to miss this part because criminals made off with over $10 billion in DeFi scams in 2021. We certainly don't want you to lose your money, and it is important you know the risks. What are the risks of yield farming? First is impermanent loss. To summarize, it's the money you could have made holding coins instead of supplying it to a liquidity pool, B&B in our PancakeSwap example. There is a lot of theory to impermanent loss, and it is not for this video. But to reduce the risk, you can go for less volatile assets in the pool. The second risk is bugs. A bug in the contract can be exploited and manipulated. The price of the token can drop to zero, while a bug in the code can allow hackers to steal all crypto in the pool. Third, small farmers are subjected to whales. A good example is the founder of SushiSwap, removing his liquidity of $14 million from the Sushi Ether pool, causing a 73% crash. Fourth, scams or rug pulls. Anyone with the relevant skills can easily create an app for yield farming. So don't go jumping into a new project for 10,000% APY. Check if anyone is talking about this new app in the crypto space. Fifth, gas fees. Protocols built on Ethereum suffer this. In 2020, gas fees reached 100 times more than usual because of yield farming on Uniswap. As we end this video, we hope you know more about yield farming and how to earn passive income with it. Please feel free to share with your friends so everyone can learn more about crypto and blockchains. If you find this video useful, smash the like button, as it's a form of encouragement to the creators, and we thank you for that support. Subscribe to our channel and hit the bell icon so you don't miss out on our future crypto-related videos. See you in our next one.